was going to do. 4 days later, you should come over. Who do you think I am?
We don't know
First
each
of all,
other.
you couldn't even say that. Within this. Hey, I'm your host Alexis.
And I'm your co-host, Truth.
Sit back and relax because you're in good company. Guys, welcome back. This is our first episode of 2024.
Woo! Guys,
And-
Happy New Year.
My goodness, yes, Happy New Year and Happy Holidays.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yes, Happy Valentine's Day. And speaking of Valentine's Day, here's my Valentine.
Oh
my God.
You guys got a matching outfit
claiming
too.
We did this on purpose. We're both wearing
Yeah.
pink. No, but real talk, DaNya, introduce yourself, please.
Hey, I'm DaNya. I'm a Taurus. I feel like I did this. We tried to record the first time too. I'm a
Yes.
Taurus.
How do we know you?
How do you know me? Oh, we go to the same college together. I've known
Yes.
Truk since high school.
Yeah.
9th grade health class?
Yes. 9th grade health.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
then we rekindled in college.
Yeah, then she became the love of my life.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
Along with
In front of me?
other love of my life.
Thank you, thank
Guys,
you.
This is an open relationship.
I did not agree
No,
to
it's
that.
not. No, it's not.
I
It's
did
not.
not.
JK.
Yeah, it's only in Truk's head that it is, because me and DaNya are not rolling with that. But
But then
don't.
If 2 plus
In
2
the
is
sense
4,
that. All right, guys. Anyway, me and DaNya know each other through school as well, but
Yeah,
we
Acting
also
1.
met. Yes, in Acting 1. We did a production together, and then we also were in our school's newspaper together. So 3 for 3. But in this
Yeah.
episode, yes, thank you, Truk. We're gonna be talking about modern dating, which is a doozy.
Dun dun dun.
It's a mad doozy. I want to say, what's everyone's experience with dating in this age? Starting with you, Truk.
Girl, you know very well that I have never dated a man in my entire life. But I have talked to people, you know. I've gotten to know people, I've gone on dates, but like no one really, like I was never cuffed, but like of course I've gotten to know people. And,
Right,
Yeah.
right. And DaNya, what about you?
yeah.
I did the dating app thing for a little bit. It just wasn't meant for me.
It wasn't the vibe. We
It was
both
not the
did it.
vibe.
We both did it at the same time for a
That
hot
was
minute.
fun.
That was fun because we're gonna get into that a little later. But no, DaNya, give them your status.
In a relationship.
Woo! All right, and me, same as True. I am not in a relationship, but it's not for the lack of trying. So, but we'll give you what is it? Participation points.
Your participation trophy. Here you go.
Thank you so much. I love it.
Alexis.
Oh my goodness! But let's talk about specifically, as DaNya was saying, dating apps. Now, True, I know you've had a different experience than me and DaNya because you were on them for like a hot minute and then you were done.
I downloaded OkCupid for 3 days, and I went on one date, and then I deleted the app.
Wow. Okay, 3 days and
3
already a
days?
date though.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
I mean, it kind of works fast. DaNya, I want to say real quick before you answer the question.
I have a question for True.
Oh, what is that?
Oh, hi.
3 days? How did he ruin it for everybody?
Oh no, like the app just scared me, and like the app just scared me. He didn't ruin it. He was a very nice man. I just wasn't interested. That's it.
That's all
He
there is
opened the
to it.
door for me. He held the umbrella.
Oh, you know, like the basics.
Ooh.
Yeah, the
Okay.
basics. Yes.
Where did y'all go? Like, where did y'all do?
Yeah.
We went out for boba,
Oh.
and he's a college student. I am also a college student.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
but
what?
like he just took me around campus, and I am
What?
a UMD hater. So
Oh,
like
so
That's
your
not a
date
date.
was going around campus?
yeah.
He didn't want you that bad because
didn't.
there's no way.
But I got to see the computer engineering science building, something building.
He took you.
No, I'm fully
science
convinced that he was
building?
like a college campus tour guide and he wanted to go on a date with you the same day. And he was like, how do I make this work?
Not this was training. He was
No,
like, all right,
truly.
2 birds with one stone.
But yeah, it wasn't bad. Like I just wasn't interested.
That's not a date though. I
Yeah.
personally don't think that's a date. Like he gave
Honestly,
you a
you're
campus
real
tour.
for that.
He gave you a campus tour, then he gave you a drink because you were hot walking around in that campus tour. Like, what are we talking about? But DaNya, let's talk about your experience.
On dating apps or just dating in general?
Well, no, dating apps because, quick introduction, I don't think you were on dating apps before I made you download this. Like,
No, it is all because of you.
oh, really? Okay, so shout out to me. This summer, me and DaNya, I was like, girl, just see what's out there. So we both.
For the world.
It was. I think. You had Hinge and Bumble?
Yes.
And I'm a Hinge hater personally, because Hinge in theory should be amazing, but they keep sending people ogres. I'm confused.
You heard the whole thing about how they're like gatekeeping the pretty people behind a paywall? Yeah.
But I don't think it's like, is it both ways? Do they gatekeep pretty girls? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because you were on Hinge and you got pretty girls.
I did.
So I don't think they
fumbled so
gatekeep the
bad.
pretty girls. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, that's not right. You have to keep it the same energy.
But I feel like there's more supply of pretty girls
That
and
is
less
so
supply
true.
of pretty guys.
I agree. I actually do agree with that.
Is that a wild statement to say?
No, I don't
Is that
think so.
controversial?
I don't think so. I mean, I don't really think so. Because you got to think, I feel like girls in society, they early on, you learn probably how to do your makeup, how to
be
dress in a way
pretty.
that, yes, how to be pretty, how to dress in a way that is most flattering. And I'm not saying all girls, but that's kind of how they push on us at a young age. And guys, they're not pushed that same mentality of like, oh, this is how I need to look. So then they can kind of just get girls looking any type of way.
Because the standard is low.
No, truly. And
So they're not really...
I constantly see like really pretty girls with guys who are just like, I mean, they're fine, but you think for a girl at this level, she would date someone at this level, but it's not always the case. At least I have experienced, like, I feel like even liking somebody, I'm like, are we on the exact same level? I don't know. Is that egotistical to think that we're not? I just like you, so
Leo, derogatory.
I'll have to take that. I'll have to just take
You
that.
just
But
have to
all
take-
our Leo watchers, I love you, even if DaNya doesn't.
Whoa, I love Leos. I love Leos.
Okay. But no, for me, dating apps are a hit or miss. I think I just like going on there to see what's out there, and then I get sad from seeing what's out there, and then I delete the app. But I love getting compliments, like, hit me up with a quick one too. I'm like, that was so nice.
Oh my gosh. This is reminding me of someone on a dating app. So, with Hinge, you can send a message to be
Right,
like, hey,
right.
I want you.
Oh, that's right to the point.
There was this one dude who sent me a Bible verse.
Okay.
I remember this story.
It was not. I Googled the Bible verse. It was not.
Oh.
That was not the Bible verse.
Oh, so he
Oh.
just made some up. That's what you're trying to say?
Yes. Then I responded to him. I was like, this is not the verse.
And what he
You claim
say?
it to be.
I think he said, okay, and.
Oh! Excuse me?
Oh, it's time to go.
Yeah.
Can I just say though,
Blocked.
for a minute when I was on, I think it was Bumble, I would screenshot the most outlandish things people would say on that app.
That's so
Like,
smart.
like one man was like, I'm off-brand Steve Lacy. Okay. Another one was like, I'm sorry, I don't like guys who are like, whoever reads this, I just want you to know that you're beautiful and I hope you have an amazing day. Don't say that to
So
me.
corny.
One man was like, looking for love, but I do not need it. I would date myself if I could, but unfortunately I can't. So here I am. You're welcome. I said, first of all, if
you're
I
welcome.
say that, that's okay. If you say that, you're a man. I don't like
What
that.
if he was a Leo?
No, he was, because there's
How did I
no
know?
way. He had to be. I'm just guessing, because there's no way. One guy was like, God put me on the screen for you to make the right decision, because you swipe right.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. This one man said, I'm 6 foot standing on my money. I'm 5'6". I'm in tremendous debt.
Oh. At least he's honest.
True. But why would I date somebody broke?
We're in college. All of us are broke.
Yeah.
But like, to admit to that so early on.
That's true.
It's a mindset. You got to change your
No,
mindset.
truly. But I will say, I just see this girl talk about how initially dating apps were like, oh, new and exciting. And people were genuinely like finding matches. And you had Hinge. Okay, so first it was like Tinder. This is the TikTok I'm like
Yeah.
referencing. First it was Tinder. And that was cool. But then became over diluted. And now people kind of use that as a hookup app.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was like Hinge. And Hinge was really exciting. I may be getting the order wrong. But basically, Hinge was exciting. It was new. It was different. But then, once again, overpopulated. And then they were focusing on money more than people genuinely finding matches. And then Bumble was like, oh, girls message first. But at the same time, that didn't get rid of all the problems of weird guys. Because I feel like when I'm constantly putting myself out there, you're like, I'm the prize, which I'm not saying you're not a prize, but we're getting things mixed up here. We're both prizes. So, also, I don't like having to message guys first.
I don't either.
I don't like doing that. I really want you to approach me.
Yeah.
And actually, speaking of that, have y'all ever been approached by a guy, like, or by someone you're like, okay, I'm into this?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
I guess. You know,
Congratulations.
I can think of one person, I think.
No, I've never experienced that. I think that's a shame. I don't know if it was more popular in previous generations, but I've never been approached by a guy. I'm like, oh my goodness, like I would actually date you. Like it's very clear his intention, and I'm into it. I want to experience that. I think we all deserve to experience that at least once.
Yeah, men, step it up.
Step up.
Do better.
Do better.
Please. No, but okay, switching off of dating apps, because we already talked about our weird experiences. DaNya, I want to ask you one question, though. Because you are bi, do you feel like your experience on dating apps was better? Because it was like, okay, I'm looking at both genders here. I have more oh, was it? I really thought it'd be better.
Here's my thing. Yes, I am bi. Hello. But I've never been in a relationship with another woman. So I don't really know how to navigate a relationship with a woman. So it's like a pretty girl would match with me on Hinge, and I'd be like, oh my God, I'm the luckiest person on earth. But what do I do? What do I say?
I will say, every time you match, you'd be like, Alexis, how do I flirt? First of all, don't ask me. I promise you, I don't even know how to flirt with guys, so what do I look like telling you that? And I'm like, tell her she looks nice, but all girls look nice. That's not like, I want to kiss you nice.
Did I say that?
Not exactly, but,
Verbatim.
give or take, I could see was getting to you. And I'm like, poor DaNya. Somebody got to teach her truly.
I don't know how to flirt. It's just
I will say, doesn't that come from, like, experience? 'Cause
flirting?
I think so. You have to practice flirting to know how to flirt.
I feel like some people don't even have to flirt. It's like you look good. You can just look at someone and be like, hi, how are you?
Or they're like charismatic.
Yeah, like naturally.
Charismatic and flirting kind of go hand in hand, though. Like, you have to be confident in yourself and to be able to flirt.
Yes and no, though.
Really?
Because, okay, hear me out. I don't know if it's like a facade, but some girls are really into guys who are like kind of geeky and don't really like. They like be like, if he looks like he's never been touched by a woman, I want him. Like, have you not seen that?
No, I've seen that.
So that's what I'm trying to say. Yes, I feel like some women are definitely into guys who don't know what they're doing. The lack of experience makes them more attractive because I think, okay, you don't have experience, you don't know how to manipulate me, you don't know how to play in my face. Even like how they don't like, oh, he doesn't have a lot of social media, that he's not going to go follow a bunch of girls and DM them on Instagram. Like cheating nowadays, yes, back in the day, going to see someone or this and that, but now social media, you can be cheating on them through freaking Instagram DMs.
So many different ways.
And your partner would never even know. That's what I'm saying. Like, cheating is easier. And I think that stresses on both sides. That stresses people out even more to the point where they are like, well, if somebody, is more old school, maybe I can avoid this happening. But if someone's going to cheat, they're going to cheat. I think it's just, they just want to do it.
It's just the person. It's
they're going to find a way.
It's nothing about how accessible it is and, like, social media and everything. It's just, like, at the end of the day, how much are you willing to give up? And, like, how much do you care for the other person?
Right, exactly. So
I have a question about cheating.
Oh, go in.
So do you believe, like, once a cheater, always a cheater?
Ooh. Okay, so here's my take. Have I been in a relationship? No, I've not been cheated on, but I have seen or heard stories of people's experiences, and I think it's more about, I disrespected you once, I'll disrespect you again. I think because honestly, another thing is this: when people cheat, sometimes yes, they can take and learn, but I feel like that comes from such a disrespectful place to your partner that it's like, I personally wouldn't want to stay with somebody who cheated on me. How do I trust you after that? I know some people have, and they made it work, and it works for them. So it's like a case by case study. But me personally, it's a wrap.
Oh, so you
wrap.
Personally believe once a cheater, always a cheater.
In a sense, yeah. Because even if they don't cheat again, I feel like they're going to find a way to disrespect me again. I think it's just like a deep set of disrespect. Like that. how are you gonna sit here? But also, cheating is different things to different people. Sometimes it has to be like physically with somebody. Sometimes it's just emotionally cheating, which is worse. I don't know, because emotionally cheating is like the connections there. Some people, like, if you just physically cheated, you just found them hot. I'd rather have that than you had this deep personal connection with them. And it's like,
wait, rewind. You think if your partner's like, oh, this person's
some people
really
said
hot,
that.
you think that's cheating?
No, not they're hot. I'm saying some people say, if you just found this person hot and cheated on me physically, I would prefer that over you developing an emotional connection with them and cheating on me. I think both are awful, but some people are like, they have their preferences. Ones they can get over and ones they can't.
A preference for cheating is kind of wild.
No, truly. Yeah. But I think the scariest thing is you just get so attached to somebody. And if you don't have, like, really strong boundaries, they can totally walk over that and just disrespect you to no end, and you'll go back because you love them. It's rough out here, y'all.
Wait, true. Do you believe once a cheater, always a cheater?
What do you think on that?
If I find out somebody is cheating on me, that's game over. Personally, I wouldn't. I agree with Alexis. I wouldn't put myself through that disrespect. But I know some friends who have cheated.
Yeah.
And
wow.
Yeah, girly
That's a
pops.
different perspective, knowing the cheater.
Yeah, and I'm like, it is very different. Okay, not to, like, out your friends too much, but did the relationship, were they able to come back and make it work, or was it a wrap?
It was a wrap.
Yeah.
I don't think they ever came forward. It was just they didn't want to be with each other anymore.
Wow.
And it was already at the end of the fizzle, and then that kind of just nailed the head. And I never liked their partner in the first place.
That's a completely different thing.
I was like,
you're kind of
I don't condone it. I when she told me, I was like, yeah, that's kind of effed up. Like, don't. But, like, that's not my relationship, so, like,
yeah, not my business. I think it's always really interesting because I've never had a friend who's cheated. I've had friends who've been cheated on. So I'm always on the sense, like, I will take him out because what are you doing? But I think that's a very interesting perspective because I think for me...
I'm pretty far distance from her, though. So
Yeah. So it was like somebody... But for me, I'm always like, why not just leave? But I've never been in a relationship, so I don't know how complicated it gets. Maybe it's like you kind of like you want to hold on to somebody, but you also don't really, you're not attached to them anymore. I could understand that, but I think that's so messed up to the other person.
I also think it's like you are comfortable with them, and it's just like something that is stable, and you just want to come back to at the end of the day. Right. And I think she just wasn't.
It's something
ready.
that
they
you
weren't
know.
ready for that change.
Yeah, because leaving a relationship you've been in for a while, that's intimidating. I always thought, like, once I do get in a relationship, if we date for a few years, I don't understand how people can date somebody, break up, and, like, move on. In this sense, I'm like, you spent years with that person. Like, they know your family, they know your friends. I mean, you were probably telling them all your deep, dark secrets.
Now they just know that.
Yeah.
They just know these things. And I was like, that makes me so uncomfortable. Actually, I don't like how intimate relationships can become. And I think it's because I haven't been in one. So, like, to me, it just sounds daunting.
I don't know. I feel like I was able to get to the same levels with some of my friendships, which is why I don't...
See? I agree. But also, it's physical intimacy, too, that friendships don't require. So, it's like double on double. And I'm like,
I see.
That's a lot of stuff for one person to...
I feel like I'm pretty slow on the physical intimacy part, which is why when I get to know... I'm currently getting to know somebody, and we're going pretty slow. Like,
I think that's for the best, though. Like,
level.
that's what you're comfortable with. Oh my goodness,
that's a me thing.
I will say, when I did go out on dates and stuff, not that I stopped, but in the past, that was something I always was concerned with because I'm like, I don't want them to know like all my previous business, but some things you have to be upfront about so they don't do things that make you uncomfortable. It's like, which conversations do you have? Do we have this before first date? After? If you're friends first, do they already know this? I think there's so many things. Like, just going on a date with someone random, they might have all these expectations of who you are and what you've done, but who knows? It's a lot to think about.
It is.
That's why when people are like, I'm just going to go on a date with someone, so I'm like, but you don't know them. How are we doing this?
Oh my gosh, that's another thing with like dating apps. I think another reason why I didn't like them I didn't like the idea that I was going out with someone I didn't really know like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, the first time I'm talking to them in person is, like,
yeah, and some people prefer that because, like, I want to just go on a date and get to know you, and it's boom, boom, boom. And I get that, but also, I've done that, actually. I've done that. Oh, my goodness. We talked for, like 2 weeks. We went out. It didn't end well. Obviously, we're not dating. But I was like, I felt like I kind of knew him. Obviously, I didn't at all because he did things I didn't like on that date, and I was like, oh, it's a wrap for me. So I don't know if I wouldn't say I wouldn't do that again, but it's probably gonna take some time.
Yeah, people get like too comfortable.
Okay. Where were we?
You want to get too comfortable?
Yeah, people get too comfortable. Like, I was telling you about that guy on, I think it was Hinge, and he was like, we were texting back and forth. It was like very sporadic.
Yeah,
it's like we would text,
right?
Then like weeks and weeks would go by, then he would text again,
right?
So he was like, yeah, you know, I'm back home because he went to school like a little bit further than where we were. He's like, yeah, I'm back home if you want to come through.
Oh,
wait, can I say? Oh my goodness, I don't know if we're gonna edit this out, but I have to tell y'all a story. When I was on Bumble again, and I got rid of the app because it was pissing me off, but this guy was like, he's like, oh, so and so, we should watch this show together. Okay. And I'm like, okay, cool. And next thing I know, he's like, oh, I'm watching it right now, you should come over.
Oh.
Can I say one thing though? I was like, oh yeah, sure, we can watch it together. And I was like, I was just seeing what he was gonna do. 4 days later, you should come over. Who do you think I am?
We don't know.
First of all, you couldn't even say that within the same, like, why did it take 4 days? So I'm thinking you tried like 5 other girls, and they all were like, nah. And so you were like, you came back around to me. First of all, I'm too hot for that. So don't even piss me off. And he was 5'6" Steve Lacy. What do I look like?
Alexis, how tall are you?
I don't know.
5'2".
No, I'm not.
No,
I'm not. Because why?
5'2.5".
I'm telling you, I'm not anymore. I think I'm like 5'3", 5'4". I swear to you.
Girl,
let's do it. 5'4". We're going to do it after. Don't piss me off. Because why my sister was like, I am going to make sure you get taller than me. And next thing I know,
girl, you were done growing.
She's manifesting like crazy. And I got taller.
Now.
I'll give her 5'3" max.
I'm serious. Let's try it out. When I was hanging out with a short man, and I said, I think I'm about to look you in the eyes. Why? Because I got taller.
Yeah, how tall was he?
He was 4'11".
Not too much now. We'll get back to that. The point of the matter is...
Question, how important is height for you guys? Because I know some people really prioritize height.
Every guy I've gone on a date with has been under 6 feet, so I don't actually think it matters that much to me. But also, I've never experienced what it'd be like dating somebody who is that tall, so maybe I really like it if I tried it. For me, I'm like, it's not the most important thing, but please don't be shorter than me because I'm already quite short.
Yeah, that's kind of
Have a few inches on me. Thank you.
You just want him to be taller.
Yeah, taller than me. But I've been like that since high school. My friends were like, I would never. And I'm like, I got too many things to worry about. I can't. But what about you? I think you like height.
Me?
I think you like height. I feel like you've mentioned this.
Yeah.
And I think you like it too.
I like height, but like I'm already short. Like I don't need a person who's 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
I have friends who are 6 feet tall, and I'm like, that's not my business. Like you just need to be taller than me. That's it.
No, because I do have one friend, and he's very tall, and he's over 6 feet tall. And when we hang out, I'm like, I don't like this. I feel so tiny.
Yeah. 6 feet is my max.
Yeah.
Anything above that is kind of egregious.
Yeah, but I mean, shout out to him. He's a great friend, but it's just like.
Yeah.
What up? And I like being around him because it makes me realize if I dated someone taller than 6 feet, it would be a wrap. It would be a wrap. I'm heightis.
Not your height.
Sorry. Like, I'm not going to say never, but I think
really, you're not, though, because you're fine with someone who's, like, eye level.
Not eye level.
Oh, really?
Why would you say that to me?
Oh, let me not manifest that.
Oh. Don't, please. I would at least 4 inches. 4 inches taller than me.
So, like, 5'7".
5'9", 5'8". I don't know.
She's pushing it up and up and up.
6'2".
I don't know. No, y'all. We
shows up with a man who's like 7 foot tall.
And then we're like, oh my gosh, hi. Are you Alexis's boyfriend? Nice to meet you.
And we're just like, can you imagine? Because I'm sorry, all I could think about is like if I wanted to give this man a hug, and I'm not even like it's.
You're looking at his belly button.
Yes. Could you fathom that?
No. You're dating Wizard Kelly, bro. That's
that is
crazy.
so unserious.
Wait, True. Do you know who Wizard Kelly is?
No, I don't either.
Thank you for validating
Proud
my
family.
not knowing people.
He's like the tall basketball dude.
Yeah, that's a wrap for me. Oh, wait, he's a cartoon character?
Yes.
Wait.
Like, you never see his face. You just see
That geek's so bad.
His body.
That was a good reference.
Your man would be Wizard Kelly.
You ate that up, DaNya.
Yeah,
Clap
yes.
snaps for DaNya.
Yes.
All right, but moving on from height, guys. Okay, what are our thoughts? Oh, I have 2 interjections. First being, did you guys hear about that woman who was like, I met this man on a dating app. It's been 30 days. We're getting married. Would you ever?
30 days?
No, because the internet has been divided. It's a no for me. It's a no for me. I think I already know none of y'all would actually do that, but I just had to mention it.
30
days.
30 days.
Is not
You don't know
enough.
someone after a month.
You don't, because people are like, if you haven't seen someone angry, you haven't seen them upset, you haven't seen them in enough situations to know who they are.
I agree with you.
And I personally think that people can deceive you on who they are. They can show you what they think you want.
Especially for like a short amount of time like that. That's not even a full
6
month.
months, I think a guy could deceive somebody.
Yeah.
Like, that's actually, in grand scheme of things, oh my goodness. Some people do it for years, and they wait till you get married, and then they switch up on you.
Yeah.
This scary stuff. So, it's a no for me. I wish her all the luck. Don't do it, girl. She's a sister, too. Please don't do it.
During Black History
Nah,
Month.
this was like a month ago, but still, don't do it, baby.
Well, she's getting married during Black History Month.
That's a crime right there. Okay, and moving on for that, guys. Okay, have we heard of the 3-month rule?
Yes.
No.
I've told you about this rule, and you were like, 3 months? I'm not waiting that long.
Oh, wait, was it like dating for 3 months
Yes,
until
like
you're in a
getting
committed
to know
relationship?
somebody, yeah.
Like
No.
exclusively talking for 3 months and then getting into a relationship.
Right.
No, I can't do
Because for me, I was like, I don't care, and I rushed into it, and I should have waited 3 months. So I stand by that. I told my friend, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it, see how it goes. I was like, has it been 3 months? It's been 1 month. I said, it's been long enough.
It
hadn't been.
Feeling like 3 months.
It had been long enough.
You know what? I'm sorry to that lady, because I just said 1 month feels like 3 months. Maybe that's how she feels.
Truly, because you guys are
stepped
kin.
right into it.
There's no way. But
Don't do me. Don't do me.
for me, I think it's smart. I was telling Truk about this, and Truk's been doing it, and Truk, that was very, like, it's been going well.
Thank
What
you.
month are you on?
Huh?
What month are you on?
Yeah.
2?
I think you're on
1.5.
Oh.
Really?
halfway
It
there?
feels like so much longer.
It does.
I'm telling you,
We were
it goes.
friends first. We were
Okay,
friends
okay,
first,
okay.
yeah.
So you don't count that. That makes sense. But for me, I think it's worth a try because especially how long can someone stay consistent? Do you write? Take you on dates? You know, if they still are just as interested after 3 months, that might be something worth pursuing.
Oh my god, it's February. No, 2 months.
I
forgot that it's
It
February.
seemed like 2 months.
Yeah, 2 months.
Truk's got one more month. One more month. One more month.
See.
No, really. And I do wonder, do guys know about it? Or I've seen it on TikTok. That's why I know about this 3-month rule, quote unquote. But then also, I think at the same time, when you put a timeline on things, they could just like act right until the timeline. So I kind of a mixed bag for me. If like I only know about the 3-month rule, I like that better. But now we just told all the guys. So
Or what if like, oh, I lost my train of thought. Never mind.
it's okay, baby. We can come back to
Cut
that.
that out. Just put it down.
Oh my goodness, but yes. And wait, continuing like with this modern age dating, thoughts on rosters, because I have a lot to
support it.
say.
Mm-mm.
We can go down. For me, I will say I've never been able to maintain a roster. I'm not really sure how people do it. I feel guilty. One, I can't maintain focus on that many people. There's always somebody I like more than the others, and I actually want to date, and then the others are just kind of like, you're there. So for me, it's never really worked out. But sometimes I do wish I had the capacity to just date people casually and figure out what I wanted, rather than focusing all my attention on one person, and that goes on for how long it does, and then focus. And then also think, if it doesn't end well, you're not as defeated, because you're like, oh, I have like a lot of great options. But to me, it just feels too close to cheating. Even if you're not committed to them, it makes me feel kind of icky. I'm not saying I would like never in the future as I get older find the capacity to do that. But for now, it doesn't sit right with me fully. I'm not against it. For me, I haven't been able to like navigate that. So what about you, DaNya?
On top of like not being able to juggle, I'm gonna sound like a hypocrite. This is me being honest though. If I have a roster, I don't want the other person to have a roster, and that's hypocritical. But
that's valid though.
No, I get it.
Because really, I don't want a roster.
Yeah, I want to be your sole focus and attention. If you're spreading your attention out, how much am I really getting?
Yeah.
I don't even know how people maintain a roster because personally, I think it's just emotionally draining to deal with so many different types of personalities and upkeep so many like shallow relationships.
Oh, can I say something real quick? My friend, every time I hang out with her, I love her to bits. She'll show me the people. She's like, she should just do dating apps casually, and she'll show me these different people. And she's like, I don't even be responding anymore. I'm like, why do you keep getting these apps? She'll be like, here's all of my different apps. And she's like, yeah, you can read the message. It's whatever.
She be ghosted?
Yes, but she's like not really interested. And I think it's just, you go back to the apps because you keep thinking maybe it'll change. Maybe I'll find the right person. And then you just grow bored. And then it's just a cycle. I think it's honestly a cycle.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if anyone in my real life ever found me on a dating app, I would not want that.
I don't think that's happened to me. I'm trying to think.
I saw a guy.
Has happened to me.
Oh my goodness, guys. I saw a guy I took a class with like a semester or so ago, and he was on the app, and I swiped opposite of him because I'm like, that's too close. Homeboy swiped right. I said, sorry, I thought you were cute and all, but it's weird for me. Yeah, his profile, it was not giving, but that was the first time, and I was like, let me get off this app.
Wait, that's happened to me twice.
Really?
It was like this one dude who followed me on Instagram. I think he went to the same high school as us. I don't know how.
And okay, getting off of rosters because that was a quick segment. Guys, what do we think of like different social media trends to like prove your partner is a good partner? Because like that whole orange peel theory, like I would definitely try that if I was dating somebody. I wish that I had. I
feel like it's already been proven.
What do you mean?
Not like
that.
In the sense that, okay.
Sorry, I can't take that line seriously.
In the sense
that.
Sorry, you can continue.
Like, if, like, I have a bottle of kombucha. This has happened before. He's like, oh, do you want me to open it? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, because I mean,
like small things.
It's just like, is your partner willing to
do stuff that you are completely capable of if they just want to take care of you?
Right.
Yeah.
And I've seen some people talk about how all these different, like, I guess, dating theories or trends, people are simply monetizing their relationships, right? Because like if it doesn't go well, outrage, you can monetize on that. If it does go well, oh, I wish that was me, oh, kill yourself. Like, I swear. They really say that. Can we talk about that? Can we talk about people in the comments? Like,
you can see me on the side of the road on the highway right now.
Literally, like, jump off a building. I hate you. Oh my gosh, wish that was me. The people, I don't like that. Don't be in my comment section. I'm in a happy relationship. I hate this for you. I hope you break up. OMG.
Just
wish
send
that was
the TikTok to your friend and put that in a text.
Yeah.
You don't have to put it in the comments.
Because I saw somebody talking about how like as soon as you make like your relationship. Because men, please don't use this to not make your relationship public. Do not misconstrue what I'm saying. But they're talking about how when you make it public, you could have people who are like not wanting to see your happiness and just sending you like really negative energy. And I was like, I see that. So maybe, no, I don't know how public you want to go. I think showing off your partner makes sense. But true. You got something to say?
Have you guys seen? Okay, I've seen this on TikTok where when people become public with their relationship,
it falls apart.
No.
Oh, okay.
Girls start going after the guys more because it's like terrible. It's vetted.
Oh my goodness!
Like,
yes.
oh, like this guy is boyfriend material.
Yes.
He's vetted.
Yes.
He's already checked off, and then more people come.
Oh my goodness!
Him.
Can I say?
Or like the other way around, the girl is taken and guys want her.
I've seen popular people on like TikTok. Who, they have cutesy relationships and they'll break up or come back or break up and go off, and they will be in their comments being like, oh, you're single now? OMG, blah, 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 blah. And then the girls who broke up, they broke up, the girls are like, can you guys stop? Like, he's not my man, but he's my man. So I need you to not be DMing him. And, like, I get it. Because that is, if I broke things off with somebody and people who watch my content and loved us together start DMing him,
It's because he's been vetted by you. You pass a vibe check. And he passes a vibe check.
If anything, that makes him look even more attractive to others.
It's terrible.
No, it's so messed up. But, yeah.
Wait, before you move on.
It's either you keep it private or public. I don't know how to navigate that.
True. Have you guys heard about the Austin McBroom thing?
Yeah! Oh. Can we talk about the song? The song that dropped?
No. I will.
It's catchy. I'm sorry.
I haven't listened to the song
yet.
It
is unironically catchy.
I'm not a DDG fan, but he kind of.
No, he devoured. I'm giving him that. He devoured. We'll play it for you later.
Okay.
I was listening to that unironically.
Oh, so wait a minute.
I'm sorry. It's
on her playlist now. It's shuffled.
No, because what he was like, what were we saying? How does it start?
Girl, I don't know. I don't listen to
Something
it.
Through the trees. I don't know.
I'm looking at you through the trees.
The whole story?
I don't know the whole story, but I have a little bit of bits and pieces of context.
Why is he in this RV?
So basically, quick thing. Austin McBroom and his wife divorced. I'm saying this because people are starting to feel
allegedly
it's like they divorced, but he's acting so like nonsensical that people are like, is this just to get more?
That makes me think that they actually are divorced because he's spiraling so bad.
Truly. Anyway, next thing you know, he's living in an RV outside the house, but then he got kicked out the RV. Then he was like, he's like, I can't live more than 20 minutes from my kids. I got to get a house 5 minutes away. Then DDG, who's not married, but they has a kid with Hallie, was like, oh, I'm going to take you in. And they're doing Snapchats. He's like, I bought you diapers for your kid. Then he's making ramen all loud. I don't know way too much about this. He's making ramen, listening to music. DDG's like, the baby's trying to sleep. Haley's trying to sleep. Oh, I'm sorry about that, man. I'm sorry about that. Baby's screaming in the background. Next thing you know, they hit up to the studio, and you see DDG was like, here's a song that Austin wrote. And then in it, you see that man in his RV. DDG's rapping. He's got pants with his ex-wife on them. Pajama pants.
Oh, girl, you know a lot.
Dude, it's all over my TikTok For You page. I never paid attention to the Ace family. And next thing you know, he's rapping about, I'm looking at you through the trees. I'm sat along with you, my baby.
It wasn't naturally on my For You page. I was talking to my friend. Shout out to Mecca.
Oh, shout out to Mecca.
I thought about, do I want to shout her out? Of course I do. Shout out to Mecca. She was like, oh, have you heard about this Austin McBroom thing? I said, what? She said, just search his name on TikTok.
So fun.
And I've been down a rabbit hole ever since.
And then he randomly enrolled into UCLA, and then people were taking photos with him. You didn't see that?
No, I did see it. I did see the
UCLA. And then his brother was reacting, was like, he's like, we got the same last name. You embarrassing me out here in these streets. He said, what do you mean, man? What do you mean? And then he made his kids listen to the diss track he made about his...
The kids?
Yeah, the kids are in the back like, bro, Dad, can we just go to school? I'm sorry.
Honestly, I feel worse for his wife.
Oh my goodness, and it's so funny because all his Snapchat stories are him spiraling. He's like, it's so hot in the RV. I don't have heat, y'all. And then next thing you know, he's got a clip of him sweating. Y'all, it's so cold. The RV is too hot now, and I'm sweating myself out.
I can't.
Can I just say, her Snapchats are like on an island, eating exotic fruits, and you just see this man in a out on campus UCLA. He got his backpack on. He's like, I'm going to school.
Is he having like a midlife crisis?
He might be.
Well, no, he's getting divorced.
No.
That's what it is.
But going back past this, because we've talked about him way too long. Guys, the last few things I want to touch on is, this is more for me and True, and you can talk about it too, because now that you are dating somebody, but prior to dating, did you have any insecurities about your lack of dating experience and your age around it? And what is like being in a relationship now and being like, okay, this is not the same fear of mine because I'm with somebody?
Absolutely. Okay, so, dang, I'm about to tell all my business.
You will edit anything you don't want.
Okay, so the person that I'm with, so when we first started dating, they dated more people than I had. Like, I had never really dated.
Can I say one quick thing?
Yeah.
I do feel like the older you get, the more likely that is, which kind of stresses me out. I don't like you having that much more experience than me. But no, back to your story. I just want to interject real quick.
Yeah, so there were like a lot of...
Oh, not
Sorry.
true.
I think it's a good thing that they have more experience because I don't know what I'm doing and I kind of want you to lead the way.
That's a good point.
But continue.
Yeah, go ahead, DaNya. You're the guest.
Actually, I agree with that.
Thank
like,
you.
I want them to lead the way, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know what I'm doing and I don't know how to provide for you too.
Yeah, I think
so
there's
it's like,
you know,
how can I provide a give and take.
Right. Yeah. So it's like an equal balance relationship. Yeah. But continue with your story.
I think now that I have more experience with the person I'm with, it's like, okay, getting more comfortable. I'm like, all right, making time, you know, going in, I didn't know how to plan a date.
Oh,
I barely.
Girl. No, because these are things that you just don't know how to do.
Yeah,
you have to learn through dating somebody or going on dates. I almost wish it was a class. I take a class on it. I'm so serious.
On dating?
Yes. I feel like dating is a skill. I think dating is a skill that a lot of people don't have. But
yeah, due to lack of experience, right. It's hard to get the skill.
And do it, like, if you don't, like, read a lot of romance books or watch movies, you have no point of reference. Not saying those are, like, amazing points of reference.
They're not amazing points of reference.
But there's something in the sense that you can think, okay, planning a date, going out of my way to, like, be sweet towards her, get her flowers. I picked up that from movies. I never really saw people doing that in real life, per se. But I got, flowers, that's a nice thing to do with somebody. Or getting them, like, something sweet on their birthday. Obviously, but I think movies further emphasized romantic gestures. So if you don't watch movies that do that, I'm sorry, you're giving dead energy. I don't know.
Yeah, and, like, I think media doesn't really show, like, all the ups and downs of a relationship.
Only the ups.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes.
Or the really, really bad love.
Like, guys, I've never watched The Notebook, but isn't that, like, a lot of chaos? They weren't happy the whole time.
Never watched The Notebook either.
I just know that one scene.
It was a lot of crime. Oh my God, please don't roast us. The point of the matter is, I think most movies focus on the good. Some focus on the bad, but it's like...
But it has to be, like, really, really bad, like Truth was saying.
There's no balance. It's no...
Right.
Hey, we're going through a little 2-day rough patch. Like, you don't see that.
I think maybe you see that more in, like, TV series, because they have the time. Yeah. So, basically, you do feel more comfortable dating.
It takes time.
I think it definitely does. And Truk, what about you? Because you're not in a relationship per se, but you're having more practice right now. So,
what am I supposed to answer?
You're talking about prior to going on dates, did you have, like, insecurities about it? Do you feel any more confident, or it's just like a learning curve?
I definitely felt insecure about being emotionally vulnerable. I don't think I'm a very emotionally vulnerable person.
I agree. Not about you, about me. That sounds so messed up. Me, I'm talking about myself.
But I know you. I know what you
meant.
Yeah,
you knew what I meant.
So that's what I was more focused on. I think in terms of the insecurity of another person dating more than I have, I've never had that insecurity, mainly because I feel pretty comfortable in myself, where it's like, I don't need a guy, and if he joins my life, that should be, like, a happy thing that we decided to do together.
Right.
But, like, yeah, like, I was never looking. He just came.
No, yeah, Truk truly was not looking. 1 minute, Truk's like, I don't care. Next thing I know, a month later, I'm like, girl,
not you smitten. Like,
literally, what's going on here? No, I would say for me, I don't think I think the older I've gotten, the more I feel some type of way because of how other people react to the information. I think because other people make it feel like it's a big deal, it makes me feel like it's a bigger deal. And I see people who are like, oh, I'm 20-something and I'm da-da-da. And I'm like, wait, I'm scared. 10 years, I'll be 30. I just, like, 10 years, not that that's going to go by fast, but... I guess.
You don't think you're gonna date anybody in 10 years?
Oh no, I definitely will.
Oh, okay.
I definitely will, but I think.
Say, girl, you're a catch.
No,
you will.
Heavy on what DaNya said.
Thank you. Catches don't always catch things. Can I just say that?
You mean be caught?
Yeah, all that stuff. No, I don't think that I'm not gonna date somebody, but it's to the point where I'm like, okay, it would be nice, but also I think because I haven't dated somebody, I'm like, I hope I don't date badly. Like, I don't know, like, because I think things take practice, and if somebody has had more practice dating, there could be more skilled at it, and that's like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't want to be an insufficient girlfriend, like, but I'm learning along the way.
Right, but they also like you for you and not what you can provide.
Oh, and true, that's a good point.
You should, like, appreciate yourself as a human being. Like,
that's actually so sweet.
That's why Truk's everyone's boyfriend.
You mean
True?
But you.
Wait.
But, like, this is a human experience, and we're all just doing this together, and it's, like, the joining of two. lives.
I think I really love that perspective. I'm gonna end on that note because I think True put it in a really great way. I think we can get so caught up in our own minds because it's really all about perception, right? How we perceive them perceiving us, how we perceive them and whatnot. And your whole idea of how you come across somebody in a relationship, in your inexperience, that doesn't have to be a big deal. You know, if you don't make it a big deal.
Yeah. I also just want to add, I only came to that perspective thanks to him.
Oh, okay. Because that's very sweet. Can I say though, that's what you get from experience with the right person. So
Sorry, guys. I'm a little bit shy.
It's okay. I know. I think that's the beautiful thing about relationships and being with other people is that they can teach you things about yourself or give you new perspectives that you yourself never saw prior to maybe them pointing it out. And I think that's the note we're going to end on, guys.
Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful.
Oh my goodness. So as we do the final wrap-ups, we like to do our little segment. DaNya, you can go first if you want. Do you have a song or a piece of advice or like something you want to talk about you've seen?
Oh, kiss. Keep it simple, stupid. I think that's very appropriate for Valentine's Day.
That's cute.
You definitely snatched that for somebody else, but eat it up.
I got it from the office.
Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah. Good for you.
I wish they could have seen the way that you like shook my arm.
DaNya. Oh my God. True.
Yes. Okay. So I recently just saw a TikTok about how people are not as good communicators as they think they are. A lot of people are like, oh, like communication is key. Like communication is everything in a relationship. Right. But like people are actually really bad at communicating. And I forgot what exactly this TikTok said, but it was like more communicating is more about listening to the other person and seeing what they're trying to say and kind of seeing how they felt and their perspective rather than, oh, I didn't mean this. It's not about clarification. It's about understanding what they felt.
Can I say I'm taking a communications class and this is hitting right on the head. We were doing a whole thing about perspective and how you perceive others and whatnot. And then I watched this really good movie called Monster. It's a Japanese film, and it was the whole thing was different. It's a perspective from a different person in the movie, and it was giving you a whole different take on the movie. And I'm like, wait, they ate that up. So that's definitely watch that movie if you haven't.
Okay, wait,
please. It devoured. That wasn't my thing, but it was happened so closely. I was learning about it and then watched the film that it felt spooky. But yes, guys, I'm gonna recommend an artist because Valentine's Day is coming up, and I'm R&B girly to the core. Guys, please check out John Vinyl. I've been trying to get to DaNya to check out John Vinyl.
You are his PR team.
I really am. Guys, I'm so excited. I'm seeing him in concert.
Oh, wait, when is this concert?
March. $25 tickets. Don't.
Have fun, girl.
Thank you. Anyway, I'm John Vinyl. Go stream his music. Also, he's a black artist of Black History Month.
Okay, happy Black History Month too, actually. We got a shout out to Black History
Month. Happy
Black
History Month to all the Negroes out there. Wait, can I say that? To all the black people out there. We'll cut that out.
Have you seen that video of Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston where she's like, we need a longer month?
But yes, shout out to everybody, and shout out to all the people who are in a relationship, the ones who aren't in a relationship. And remember, Valentine's Day at the end of the day is a day to celebrate yourself, as far as I'm concerned, because I'm single. So.
Wait, love in all forms.
Yes, love in all love. Self-love, romantic love, friendship love. Do what you want to do. Kisses. Bye, guys. Till next time.
Oh, shout out to the humanities department.
Oh my goodness.
Girl. Oh, it's been a while since we've done
Bobby.
this, guys.
Shout out to the humanities department. Woo! And shout out to Bobby. Bobby.
All right, bye, guys. See you next week.
That was fun.
Bro, that was a 50-minute episode.
Oh, my ears.
It might be longer.
Coming
back with it.